My name's Mike Bush. I've been involved with user and care involvement work for about 10 or 12 years now. I formerly retired now, but as a mental health social worker in health and social care for 38 years. And I've worked here in the past very much with mental health nursing, but now in more recent years with the social work department. And I've enjoyed it very much. I'm involved with doing some lecturing work on teaching people, social work students, strategies to protect and promote their own mental health. I do national work in regards to that, speak at conferences nationally, and I'm a member of the College of Social Work Professional Capabilities Framework. And so it's an issue I'm very heavily involved with that. So I do that. I've also taught issues around suicide prevention and bereavement issues, which I've done a lot of national work in respect to that. And then on the social work course as well, I've done sessions on interviewing social work students. That's been the main sort of thrust of stuff I've done, I suppose, that and the lecturing work really. I've developed a teaching session to teach, as I say, students, whether it be social work students or health students, the importance of developing a mindful appreciation and understanding of their own mental health, and seeing this as being a vital personal and professional thing that they have to do, because it astonishes me that this hasn't been taught in the past. And we're training people to do a very demanding, stressful job, certainly as a social worker, and other healthcare jobs as well, like nursing. So we should really be equipping them as best we can with the means to cope with the stress that they are inevitably going to face. It's so important for students to learn the lived experience that other people have, the perspectives and understandings I have. I mean, I can honestly say I learned far more from an acute mental breakdown I had 13 years ago about acute mental distress than I had in all my years working as a mental health social worker, because of that lived personal experience, how horrendous that experience is. That no amount of academic teaching can give you the insights and understandings of having been there yourself through it and the experience of it. So I think this is where users and carers provide a vital educational link in giving their perspectives and understandings across of lived experience. I'd strongly support them in doing so. I'd strongly advise them to do so. But I think it's important that people are properly prepared for it beforehand. And I think one of the things, and this is a general observation across the board, not just to this universities, but to all, we need to have people with a proper induction. They need training needs. They may need help with doing a presentation, doing a lecture, maybe some basic word skills. And also I think things like using the library, having use of the library, and maybe getting a few things printed off occasionally, and so that people can sort of fully participate and be a partnership, because I see it as a partnership between the lecturers, the service user educators, and the students, all working together to advance knowledge and understanding. Yeah. It's sharing the knowledge and understandings and perspectives. I mean, the whole point of writing something or doing a lecture is to share that knowledge with other people. So it's hopefully getting that education across to people. So that's my main reason for doing it. I mean, the sort of secondary gains are that you meet some very nice people, some very interesting people, and that's an extra gain as well.